Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45, 34 minutes past the top of the hour. Man, citizens, just start calling now. 888-742-3345, because I know what's going to happen as soon as she opens her mouth. Best known for Independence Day, Set It Off, Soul Food, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, Kill Bill, Yeah, Joanna Man. Yeah. The list goes on, wearing some badass dresses on the red carpet and all the shows, on the cover of magazines. But to me, though, and I'm sure for all the women out there and all the sisters, you are just the ultimate homegirl to everybody. We all just root for you, and we all just have been so happy for you, and we just cheer you on in our own way. I think whether we see you in person, some of us are blessed to have the opportunity, or we just home watching you, we just be like, did she go? Did she go? What she got on? How she doing? Yeah. Citizens, Vivica A. Fox, she's here.
Hey, y'all favorite sister girl in the house.
She is here, our favorite sister girls in the house. Hey. She looks absolutely fantastic. Fellas, well, it's a bunch of fellas in the room. How does Vivica look? You know how it goes.
Two thumbs up. I like that. I got love in the room today.
How you feeling?
Blessed. I mean, it's been a crazy morning, believe it or not. Considering everything that's going on, I was up early getting ready to promote the film, and then unfortunately, when I woke up, they said that they had one of those bombers. So, you know, things have been going a little sideways today, but I feel very blessed that you guys are still here and going to help me promote my film. So,
Amen. Speaking of the film, Home Run,
yes.
I had a chance to watch it. Very, very interesting, because I was a little confused at first. You played this character named Elaine Landy. Helene.
Yes.
It was
That's
fancy.
Okay.
Helene Landy.
Otherwise known as Helen.
Wait, I called you Elaine, so I was all the way off. I thought it was Elaine. I thought, well, Corey, the character in there, he had a little accent. You know, he was from somewhere.
Exactly.
I thought he kept saying Elaine, but it's I get it name. Helene. I thought he was calling you Elaine. It was interesting because I wasn't sure at first whether you were his publicist, like a new version of Olivia Pope from Scandal. You were just fixing everything.
Yes.
And then I find out that you are an agent, his agent. How did you prepare for this role? Corey, citizens, you haven't seen the film yet. A baseball player, alcoholic, I'll just go ahead and say it. And you were pretty much always on the scene trying to fix everything. How did you prepare for this role?
Well, originally the role was written for a man. And so the executive producer, Carol Matthews, said that she wanted it to be a woman and she wanted it to be Vivica Fox.
Really?
So I was really honored that I didn't have to audition. They gave me a buzz, said, will you come do it? I said, absolutely. So then me and her talk, and I said, wow, what made you think of me? She goes, I just like you. You're very driven. You play strong characters. And I wanted this woman to not only be, this role to not only be a woman, but an African-American woman. And you're perfect for it. I said, well, who is your inspiration? She said, it's like Jerry Maguire. Okay. Tom Cruise and Jerry Maguire. Mm-hmm. And for me, that was a breeze. It was one of my favorite films.
Absolutely.
And I loved it. And so it was easy. And I also love sports. I'm a former athlete. I played basketball, volleyball, track, and I was a cheerleader.
Really?
So, yes, girl.
You was a triple threat right there.
Boom.
Your role in it was great, but it actually dealt with a very serious issue.
Yes.
Every week on Sway in the Morning, we do a segment here called First Aid with Kelly Kincaid. And it just so happens that the segment yesterday was about addiction.
Yes.
And I was curious when I knew you were coming on the show. Have you ever been close to a person, maybe a family member or a friend that had any type of addiction?
You know, all of us have someone in the family.
Crackhead uncle.
You know what I mean? But you know, they still family.
Yeah.
And you still pray for them, even when they fall down. Mm-hmm. And that's the beautiful thing about this faith-based film. You know, a lot of people, faith-based films are really making a big comeback right now. And we filmed the film in Oklahoma, and it was based upon Celebrate Recovery. And Celebrate Recovery isn't just about drugs. It's also about addiction to whatever, whether that's gambling, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, abuse. Because what it teaches you is that if you surrender to a higher power and say, hey, I've abused, and you face your demons head on, the Lord will help you. He will lift you back up. So I've had friends that have been through drugs. I've had family members that have had drug problems. It's part of life. Yeah. But forgiveness is a beautiful thing.
It sure is. I'm having a hard time doing that too.
I know.
Vivica.
Some days
we gotta
we do.
talk about it.
Some days we do.
Yeah, if you
Some
want to
days
talk
we
about
do.
it, yeah, with Vivica Fox, she's here, Sway in the morning.
It's Sway in the morning. Only
on Shade 45.